Greetings, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a look at you and your special person's relationship reading. That's going to be time for Libra season. So Libra season began on September 23rd and lasts about a month until October 22nd. So if you are an Aquarius and it is in your sun, your moon, your rising, and particularly your Venus, right? And you are energetically connected to another person and you are just looking for some more insight on your connection, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading resonate with you in some capacity and that you are able to take these messages and receive them to your highest good, right? Always, right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. For this particular reading, we're going to be examining the energy between you and your person, and based on what its current conditions are, what happens next. So for your energy, we are going to use the Muse Tarot deck. And for your persons, we're going to use the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but this one is just in this wonderful pink color. And then we're going to close the reading out with some advice from the Romance Angels Oracle card, all right, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Our first question is going to be looking at your energy, Aquarius. So in this relationship, we're just going to be checking out for this particular season, how are you energetically vibrating, okay? So this is for Aquarius. At this time, how is Aquarius in this relationship? What is Aquarius's energy at this time? Okay. Interesting. I don't know. I think this is too many. We're gonna ask for some more. There was like 5 of them that came out. We already had 1, and we're just looking really for 3 cards to connect that energy. Okay. Ah. Do one more. Jeez, there's just so many cards that keep coming out. I don't want all of these. I just want one more. All right, let's take it. Okay, so what I see for you, Aquarius, at this time, the energy that you're in during this Libra season is the 8 of Cups. It looks like you are feeling like there's some type of void that you're experiencing in this relationship, and you could be considering walking away from it. It's like you are happy, you're content to some degree, but you just feel like there's more. And so to get to that 10 of Cups, sometimes it takes strength and it takes courage from us to acknowledge the things that we're missing in a connection and to go elsewhere to find that, okay? It's like, to you, that is what you're exercising this reciprocal energy. You just want what's justifiably yours or what's fair. You also you could be feeling like very having this sense of justice during this time, where it's like you are acknowledging your worth and what you deserve, and you just want to be in something that you know it's fair, where you're not overgiving, you're not undergiving, and your person is at equal with you, that you guys are balancing each other out, okay? So there's something, and this could be stressing you out because maybe there is something in the connection that you don't feel it's fair and that you want to walk away from. And so, but to do that, it causes you quite a bit of anxiety and stress, right? So that's how you're feeling during this time about this connection. Let's go ahead and check out your person, Aquarius. Let's check out Aquarius's person and how they're feeling at this time. Okay. Woo! Heavy stuff right now. Lord have mercy. Okay. So your person is this 2 of Wands energy. They could be contemplating, they could be in a state of planning, okay? Planning what? I don't know. I don't know if this is a heartbreak, if this is a divorce, right? Because you also got the Justice here. So this could be someone that you are married to, or that you're in some form of a standard commitment with, okay? And I see this Three of Swords. This is grief. This is heartbreak, okay? I don't know, maybe you've recently walked away from a connection and your person is feeling that, and they're just in this planning mode of like, what do I do next without my Aquarius, okay? They could be feeling, and then this came out, and I'm like, ooh, your person going through it. Then at the Five of Pentacles, this is feeling, look at the card. It's feeling left out. It's feeling ostracized. It's even the poverty card. It's losing money. There could be something for Aquariuses that I'm reading for. You are the person who walked out of this connection. And I feel like this connection could really be a divorce, right? Because we do have that Justice card here, which indicates some involvement with the law also, right? When we have justice, right? Justice as that scale of balance, right? And also indicates law. So it could be a partnership that you're in, a partnership that has deteriorated. You're feeling so stressed out about it. You could be feeling bad about it. Your person is planning on what to do next because they're so heartbroken and they just feel like, dang, like Aquarius is just like left me. Like, I never thought this would happen, but here we are, okay? Apologies to anybody going through this heavy energy. I know it's not easy to get left, and it ain't easy to leave people either. There's a certain amount of heartbreak that you go through when you are quote unquote the bad guy who has to go, right? And you have to break somebody's heart, and that's not easy either, right? So Eight of Cups is like, I'm happy, but I could be happier elsewhere. But a lot of times we walk away from things for our own preservation because it's not worth, it's not worth us living a miserable life just to keep someone else happy or to keep the status quo going, right? But meanwhile, we're like slowly dying on the inside, okay? So I do see you having taken that step to really walk away or walk out of this connection. But these are current energies. So let's look into what is the dynamic of this partnership, okay? Not necessarily at this time, but just the relationship. How do the two of you operate together? In this question, we're going to pull 3 cards from you and 3 cards from your person to see the dynamic of this partnership. So this is looking at what your character is in this relationship and what is your person's. Okay. So you've been a very generous person in this connection, right? With the 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Materials. You have been openly giving yourself, not just emotionally, physically, but also materially. You've really been like sharing a lot of like perhaps your wealth, your experience, or something where you've had a surplus of, and you've been open and sharing this with your person. But it's like you've made a decision, right? Because you've got this 2 of Swords, which is all about making a very important decision. And it could be a decision that you know is important, but it's like in this particular card, if you look at closely, like the girl is blindfolded over here, right? You see that she has these blindfolds on. So it's like when we make decisions, we don't know how it is going to end. And whatever, you can go with path A or path B, and you don't really know how it's going to unfold at the end, but you're willing to take that step to do it and just risk for whatever is. Recently, there was an extreme cut of connection. The Death card. The Death indicates it's not like literally like somebody died and they went to heaven or hell. It's like an ending. It's an ending. It's an ending for something new to begin. It's an ending so that you can have a time to resurrect yourself as something new. It's like the symbol that they use with this is the caterpillar transforming to a butterfly, right? It's a painful transition, right? When death happens. But death has to occur in order for our new selves to be born. And I do sense that this might have been a cell, like you are the one who brought about the death in this because it's coming out in your energy. Okay? You made the choice to do that after being so generous in this relationship, but it could have taken your person off guard. Let's go ahead and see your person. Let's see your person. What is their dynamic in this partnership? One more, please, Spirit. All right. Your person is so confused. They got the Queen of Swords in reversed, okay? So your person could have resorted to kind of lying to keep their grasp of things, or not speaking very truthfully, not seeing things in a way that was very clear, right? They saw a lot of falsehoods and illusions. Seven of Cups is all about living your life in this fantasy and deluding yourself. Your person has been deluding themselves maybe for quite some time, and not seeing the reality of this connection, maybe not understanding how you were feeling. Maybe they were a bit confused about that. Maybe they didn't communicate. They could have failed to communicate with you about some important things that led you to really end this relationship, because you just felt like, I'm giving all of this and I'm not feeling like I'm getting the same back from your person. Your person could also be an Aries, right? So your person could be a person who wants to keep things in order, that wants to be very traditional also, that wants to keep things looking by the books. Like, it looks like we have everything together, but like deep down inside, I'm like deluding myself in this relationship by thinking that everything is fine and dandy when it's not, right? This is miscommunication, not just with yourself, but then also like internal communication. It's confusion. Your person is confused, right? They did not see the reality of this connection like you saw it. You guys experienced the connection in two different ways. While your person might have been feeling like, oh yeah, Aquarius is mine, like they're just gonna be there. Like there was some type of falsity that your person just laid up in. They just laid up in this idea that things were fine when they weren't, because maybe they wanted to keep up this appearance, right, with the outside world or with their family, their friends, society. And it could have been the fact that they appreciated the fact how resourceful and generous you are. But it's like you made that decision on that ass to just like you couldn't do it anymore, and you cut the cord, right? And you really devastated their reality, right? Because I'm not sensing that they were seeing this connection in the way that you were, okay? Kind of repeating myself now, but that's the sense that I'm getting here. So based on these current energies, based on like where you are, where your person is, and how this relationship, the dynamic of it, let's go ahead and take a look at what happens next, okay? So Aquarius, what happens with you next based with this person? What happens with Aquarius next? What happens with Aquarius next? Okay, we'll accept these. Ooh, wait, it's all in reverse. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, Aquarius, like this separation does cause you to feel like very disconnected. You might be experiencing this 10 of Cups in reverse position, where it's like and this could happen when you're with somebody for a long time and maybe you've made that connection to separate from them, but it does leave this emotional void of this once, not necessarily of regret, but just like, dang, like that didn't work out. Like if I shoulda, coulda, woulda back then, okay? This could also lead you, this could be playing with your money too, right? Divorces are expensive. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse position. This is like, could be a loss of money, a loss of like some type of independence as well as you sort through this. And then you got the 4 Cups in reverse as well, right? So with this 4 Cups in reverse, this could be, you're feeling like extremely disconnected emotionally, right? Especially from this partnership. You might not even be seeing what you ever saw in this person to begin with, but it's like there's something that's tying you together where you still have to deal with them. And it's also showing you, it's indicating that you are going to have to take control over these negative emotions and, you know, transfer that energy to building yourself out of this, because there's just no comfortable way to move on from a divorce or a separation, right? That we do inevitably have to go through trying times, not just us emotionally, but how many things that we have connected to each other in the material world, where it could like, we're slipping on that equilibrium, right? Where that could come of an effect. And then also you're just extremely dissatisfied with your emotional state right now, okay? You're not feeling happy about this decision that you've had to make, okay? Even though you do understand that eventually you'll get there, is this current reality of what happens next is not going to be difficult, or it's going to be difficult, I'm sorry. It's not going to be easy. Let's go ahead and see what's next for your person. What's next for Aquarius's person? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I see your person wising up. Okay. I see them going back. They are and while previously they were deluded in this relationship, I see them kind of getting smart about some things. They're exercising some not necessarily not emotional at all, but intellectual growth, where they're starting to think about things in a much higher capacity, okay? And they're going to be healing from this, right, with this Knight of Pentacles, but one day at a time, taking things very slowly, right, as they build themselves together. And I see them like building, there's something here to do with the home. I don't know if your person, if you guys are in a divorce and your person gets to keep the home, or they're talking about receiving the home, but there's something about the stability of a home that's going to be very important to them, okay? Or that's upcoming. So those are your messages from the tarot for you and your person. So to any Aquarius who's going through this at this particular time, if you're going through a divorce or a separation, a breakup, and you're feeling stressed about it, like your person is too, they have not been living the same reality as you in this partnership. And I do see that you are more than likely the person to have cut this relationship, and this caused this severe discord and disconnection between the two of you guys, where you're just you're feeling it, right? I feel like that in the aftermath, even though you may have been the one to cause the actual demise of it, or to walk away from it, because I think it takes two people obviously to walk away from a connection, but I see you really struggling with that, right, on an emotional, material way, okay? Deeply emotionally, I see you really struggling to find your power to get yourself back up, to get your emotional strength back up. I see that as an issue for you. Well, I see your person really like accepting on a higher mind of what has happened, and they're just going to build what they need to. They might even be calculating if you guys have property that's in conjunction with each other. Yeah, I can see your person like strategizing also. I'm just be honest with you, okay? So Aquarius, those are your messages. Let's go ahead and get I don't even know if we need, this does not seem like a romance. This seems like a breakup, if I had to be honest with you. But let's go ahead and get some advice from the romance angels. This could be for present connection or for future ones. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, okay? And this could be in regards to you perhaps moving on from this connection. And that could be something that happens very soon, and that is up for you to change that mentality so that you're able to attract what you want. And while you're in that and you're meeting new people, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, okay? So this is, I would say, being careful not to fall into rebound energy that could mess you up, that could have longer term consequences for you, okay? So pay attention to red flags from anybody new that you meet that's coming into your life, okay? And then separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. We already know that. I've already just told you that. That separation card, right? Somebody's going through it. There's a severing of a partnership right here. It's cut, okay? So, you know, that's what I'm reading for Aquarius during this season. So if this reading resonated with you, please do comment, like, and subscribe for additional content. If this really resonated with you and you just kind of want some more insight on this, do consider booking me for personal. You can find more information to how to book me in my Calendly link that will be in the description of this video and in the About section of the channel. Thank you so much for listening, Aquarius. I hope you get through this difficult time during the season. For anybody who resonated with this, I love you guys and have a good day. Bye.